Sawadee Welcome to Tiger in the Kitchen. Today's recipe is chicken coconut soup or Tom Kha Gai. I guess most of you guys know Tom Kha Gai. Tom in Thai means to boil, Kha means Galangal, and Gai means chicken. It's one of the popular Thai soups. It's not too spicy, pretty mellow with a little hints of sour, spicy, salty, and the aroma behind the coconut milk. Now, as you can see, I have a tray of beautiful ingredients in front of me. Let's go through it and have a look. What do we need to make this menu? So we're gonna need chicken. My favorite part is boneless chicken thighs because it's more tender. However, if you want to switch to chicken breast or use the drumettes, feel free to do so. And the first set of herbs to boil with the chicken, we're gonna need galangal, shallots, and lemongrass, oyster mushroom, and some tomatoes. They're lovely to add in the soup but also optional. Now the aromatic herbs. We are using cilantro, Kaffir lime leaves, and culantro, which if you cannot find, you can leave it out. Seasonings. We'll need some tamarind, can be the chunk like mine, or you can use the ready-made paste. Then we're gonna need some limes, some chilies, fresh or dried or both, palm sugar, fish sauce, and coconut milk, and water. If you're using the tamarind chunk like mine, what we need to do is to use a little bit of warm water to soften it up. Break it out a little bit, and then we're gonna let it sit for a while. If you use the ready-made tamarind paste, you can skip this step. For the chicken, we're gonna cut into a little bigger than the bite size because it will get a little smaller when cooked. Set aside. Lemongrass, we're gonna remove the loose outer layer. And if yours come as a whole like this, we'll only need the bottom half where the aroma is. Now we're gonna clean with the water. Remove the bulbs. And smash them to help the fragrance to break out. Cut into smaller pieces. And galangal, the star of the dish, slice into smaller pieces. For this menu, we cannot leave the galangal out, and I saw some people replace this herb with the ginger, which I totally disagree because ginger and galangal are unsubstitutable. They taste different. If you cannot find it fresh, try to get the dried or brined galangal in the jar will be a better option. Shallots, peel them and just give them a mash. Oyster mushroom, which of course can be replaced with other types of mushroom if you wish to put any mushroom at all. And I wrote in the description of the video, you can check it out, what other types of mushroom can you put. And to prepare, we're gonna clean with the water, and then we're gonna cut off the bottom part, which is quite chewy. I mean, it's edible, but it's chewy. Then we can hand rip them into the bite size. Tomatoes, you can use any tomato you like. Is it mandatory for this menu? No, but it's yummy in it and also gives some color to the dish. Cilantro, cut into around 1 inch. Same with the culantro. Some people call this one sawtooth coriander. Palm sugar, I like to shave it first so it dissolves easier when cooking. Then we're gonna squeeze some lime juice, enough for 2 tablespoons. Tamarind chunk that we soaked earlier. Now we're just gonna remove the seeds, and here we have the paste. Dried chilies, toast on a pan for around a minute until fragrant. For fresh chilies, just mash with a knife and then cut into half. Tom Kha Gai is not supposed to be a very spicy soup like Tom Yum, so you can add a couple or add any amount if you want. Boil 1 liter of water until it's bubbly, and then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons tamarind paste, and the first set of herbs, which are shallots, galangal, and lemongrass. Then we're gonna leave it for a couple minutes or until the water boils again. Then we can add the chicken. At this step, we can poke to make all the chicken be covered with the soup, but do not stir yet. Time to time, we're gonna need to skim off the fat and the foam on the surface. Boil it around 8 to 10 minutes until the chicken is cooked. Then we can add the mushroom and tomatoes. Leave it cook for another 3 minutes. Now add the coconut milk. Give it a stir. Season with palm sugar. And fish sauce. And taste if you're happy with the sweetness and saltiness. At this point, you can adjust a bit to how you like. Then after that, we're gonna add the aromatic herbs. For kaffir lime leaves, bruise them beforehand ripping them. Some chilies. Like I mentioned, this meal doesn't really need to be as spicy as Tom Yum, so you can increase or reduce the amount of the chilies to your preference. Turn the heat off and taste if you're happy with the spiciness. Then we add the lime juice last, which is important because if we cook it with the lime juice, it will turn a little bitter. And the amount of lime juice also depends on how sour your tamarind paste is. You might need to adjust a little more or less. Then good to serve. This is why I love having some tomatoes in it. Apart from yummy, it really brings out some color to it. I hope you'll give it a try and will love it. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next time. สวัสดีค่ะ